We are in control. We are not a political organization. We are an occult organization. We're working behind the scenes to manipulate the way that people think. The war that we are waging is a guerrilla war on the human mind. And we use musical frequencies, the dominant frequency, which I've referred to before, and symbolism and imagery to awaken dormant aspects of the human mind.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Yes. Okay, so as a Christian, everyone should know that there are certain songs that you should not be listening to because the stuff that they say in their lyrics is stuff that you will not be participating in is if you are actually a real Christian, right? So I got a little story. So I remember this one time, this is whenever YouTube really started to kick up and everything. So before YouTube at its time, I heard this one song. I don't want to name the artist, but I heard the radio edit version and everything. So I listened to the radio edit and like time passes by and I happened to come across the song on YouTube. I was like, oh man, I haven't heard this song in a long time. But the thing about it was that YouTube, it said on the description of the video, it said dirty version. I was like, dirty version? What does dirty version mean? And I'm a kid at this time, so I have no idea what any of this stuff means, right? So I said, listen to the radio edit. Okay, well, whatever. I clicked the video. I'm listening to the song. I'll be like, yes, I remember this beat. I love this song, right? And then I hear him say what he says. And I was just like, as a kid, I was just like, oh my gosh. He said he's going to do what to her? He's going to do... As a child, I should definitely not have been listening to that song. And honestly, whenever I heard the lyrics, because my brain wasn't that polluted yet from all the debauchery that I have actually indulged, unfortunately, in, and also the stuff that like I've heard, I've basically been desensitized. But as a child, whenever I heard that song, I was just like, yo, what did he just say? You know what I'm saying? So this is why you have to be very vigilant on what you decide to partake in, because whenever you introduce yourself into that music, it changes your way of thinking into thinking that the stuff that these artists are saying, it's normal, it's cool, what's the big deal, because you're just hearing it over and over and over again. And majority, I would say about 99% of the people, whenever they listen to a song and they just solely pinpoint and focus on the beat and don't even listen to the lyrics at all, that's where people get trapped and that's where you lose. Because there was a couple songs I'd be like, man, I like the beat. Let me go to them lyrics. I'm gonna hear what you're actually saying, man. Because some of the stuff I'll be like, dang man, like the beat is kind of overpowering your lyrics a little bit. So let me actually go to the lyrics on YouTube before I actually download the song onto my phone so I can listen to it on repetitive mode, right? But a lot of people, they just completely just discard what these people are actually saying in their lyrics and then just going along with the ride. And there's been a whole bunch of songs that I've actually had to give up myself because of the stuff that they're saying in their lyrics. I'd be like, dang, I like the beat and everything, but because you said that, I can't even download the song anymore. Now, there have been songs that be like, I can get away with it because all I have to do is just get the clean version and everything, because what they're saying is not as like super raunchy and bad and everything. But that's up to my discretion, and I'm very, very picky on what I actually listen to over and over and over again, because I get it whenever people just say, oh man, but the beat, right? I had this ex, and I used to tell her the exact same thing that I'm saying now. I said, man, this beat is fire, but do you hear what they're saying? And I was reaching, I was too much, it's not that big of a deal, those sort of things, right? And I'm just like, man, I can't even say anything to you. That's neither here nor there. Anyways, continuing on, do not let these artists trick you with the beat and not let you focus on what they're actually saying in their lyrics, because they could be quote like chanting a spell on you. because you're already entrapped in their snare by the beat alone, and you're not even listening. They could be saying the most evil demonic stuff ever, but you're so fixated on the beat that it doesn't even matter, and you discard and discount everything that they're saying in their lyrics. There are millions, billions, trillions of songs out there for you to actually listen to, that you can gravitate towards, to, that does not have explicit lyrics. These people are not talking out the side of their neck. They're not talking about anything evil. They're not talking about anything that is contrary to what you are actually supposed to believe as a Christian. There are plenty of songs out there like that. So, I mean, I just don't get it. A lot of people, what they will do, because they want to be in that crowd and they want to, follow, because a whole bunch of people, they're just following along with the crowd anyway. They don't have no critical thinking skills for themselves. That's neither here nor there. But anyways, people are going to call you corny, whack. I've even actually had some Christians say, oh, it's not that big of a deal. I'm just like, man, oh, okay, man. Now, what people will try to do, they will try to project their beliefs onto you whenever they know that you are actually a Christian. I've had some people do that to me. They've called me corny, whack, do all these things to me. And honestly, I could care less. You can kick rocks for all I care. It does not matter to me. That sort of like try to projection upon me. You try to do that upon me. That is minuscule elementary behavior that it doesn't work on me. It doesn't work on me. You're going to get mad at me, or you're going to call me corny and lame, or whatever that is synonymous to that word. You're going to call me corny and lame because I don't like a particular song that you like. How much of a goofball are you? Seriously. That don't work. That does not work on me. You're going to try to... That does not work on me. You're going to have to try way harder than that to try to affect me. That does not work on me. Especially since I know that Jesus is actually instilled inside of me, and there's certain things that I cannot do. There are things that I struggle with that I still do now. I'll be like, dang man, I really got to nip this in the bud. I can't be doing this over and over and over again. But something like this where I have full control over, and I'm pretty good at just eliminating it out of my life, that's not going to work on me. These companies, they do this on purpose. They push out this debaucherous music and everything. They do this on purpose to keep you low-brained. Lack of a better term. They do this intentionally. Just like how, like, the hip-hop industry, for instance, like right now. You see all these people talking about, and it's typically my race of people, talking about killing each other, money, drugs, women, sex, anything that is debaucherous, they're going to push it out into the mainstream. And then they're talking about killing their own race of people. That is super clown bait, and you lose, bruh. You lose. They do it intentionally. They don't. Okay, like someone like me, if I go out and be like, yeah, I'm about to talk about God, I'm about to talk about positivity, I'm gonna put all these metaphors and bars and similes and wordplay all together, I go out there and I'm gonna lose, bruh. I go out there and be like, they'll be like, perhaps you can talk about, killing your own race of people, selling dope, in your neighborhood, mixing it with some, some sex and everything. Perhaps you can do that. Can you do that for me? If you do that for me, you're going to win, right? You're going to get millions of dollars. You're going to get all kinds of money. Wait a minute, hold on. You talking about God? You talking about positivity? Well, is it just a little bit, or are you doing mainly that? Are you doing mainly that? Oh, okay, you lose, bro. You ain't getting in this industry, bro. Someone like me, I lose. And that's perfectly fine with me. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I put music out. Speaking of that, I have an album that is coming out that I have yet to actually broadcast into the world. But someone like me, I'm not going to get pushed in the mainstream media. That's never going to happen. Because I don't talk about foolishness, and they're never going to push me. And they do that on purpose, and then they bring down your own race of people, particularly my race. I've never heard Taylor Swift, what's one of her songs? Shake It Off, Shake It Off. You know what I mean? and I'm gonna come on your block, blah, blah. You're gonna get shot, 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 shot. This is an impromptu, two. I'm gonna shoot you, maybe give you some drugs. It's gonna kick your butt. Oh my gosh, bro. But you see what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying? That was all impromptu, by the way. But these people, they're going to do this on purpose. Be very careful of the music that you actually indulge in. Fill yourself with light. Come on, bro. There's plenty of songs out there. Get it right.